Part two to Zach Bagan's haunted tour experience for me was that if I hadn't had the problems with the security guard and my belongings and leaving my phones that are potentially bombs hot in my backpack closed up, not listening to me. I mean, other than that shit, the tour itself was great. The guides were pretty cool. Although I did try to get some help from one of them, but they didn't. They just weren't hearing it. They were too busy focused on what they were doing, and I just gave up on it because I didn't want to be a problem. I didn't want to mess up everybody's good time because I was having a good time too. This was one of my bucket list things. I wanted to go there since I knew he was going to do it. And I get it with the loud. They got the old TVs, and I would imagine that part of that is these videos and stuff that they want to play. You can't, if you put it on new equipment, it's not going to work the same because the technology doesn't match. So you almost have to have the older TVs to play it. And I saw some people like kind of thrown back by how freaking loud the first ones are. It wasn't just me. They were like, oh my God, it's like a tone that goes into your head. But maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what their goal is. So I don't think I should really complain about that either. I just feel like there should be some kind of warning. Because people like me, I'm autistic. I can't handle, if it sounds like there's a war going on in that room, I got to get out. But I dealt with it. And for somebody like me that I could still deal with it, I feel like anybody else could too. So it's not that bad. And the little haunted house part was cool. It was a lot of fun. People didn't expect that. People were like, oh my God, there's a haunted house, blah, blah, blah. And some man almost ran through me to get out of there. So it was kind of cool. And but the tour, the only complaint I have about the tour is because I'm a nerd. I'm a, what do you call that? A dork. I like to read things and I like to get information. And there's so much stuff in there, but you're not allowed to stop and read anything. So I feel like it's kind of a, I feel like I could get more out of it, but they're doing what they can to push large groups all there all the time, and the whole group had fun, including myself, even though I was worried that something was going to happen in my locker and wherever they put my stuff. And plus, my bags were all wide open. Like, I had my cards in there and everything. I didn't know where they put my bag. For all I knew, it could be on the ground. And people are thieves here on a level that just wasn't cool. That I didn't know where my bag was. I didn't know if it was closed. I knew the guy didn't close it. Wherever he put it, it's just wide open. Is it sitting on the floor? What am I going to be missing? So this is the only stuff I could think about the whole time. Anyway, if you ever want to go on that tour, just don't make the mistakes I made. And I had a small backpack. It was flat, but I know I read in the site that they have a place to put your bags and whatever. But I totally forgot about that when that guy just come up and took my bag out of his hand and my water and took off with it. I thought they meant they were going to look in it, or I was going to put it in a spot like a locker or something. And that's not how that went. So maybe my warning, I'm not bitching, maybe my warning can help other people so you don't get caught in the situation I was in.